Commerce media has been the fastest, largest acceleration of digital that we've seen to date. It has surpassed search, display by tenfold. It is the next wave of where true growth is going to come from, advertising.
I think the biggest trend that we're seeing is growth, and that comes to life really in two ways. The first part is just sheer market size, right? Like it's grown in 5 years from $1 billion to $30 billion industry, and we're just seeing this new way to reach customers flood the market.
I think a lot of retailers are thinking about how they can do more in store and how they can integrate more screens at the purchase point when people are checking out.
The digitization of in-store, that is the next wave of where retail media growth is going to come from. And all AR, VR, MR will become the new battleground for the precious consumer attention.
I see commerce media taking the pole position in the overall landscape, especially in certain verticals like consumer packaged goods, where consumers are living and breathing those brands in retail environments. And so true awareness, consideration, and conversion are happening simultaneously in those places and spaces.
The consumer is only in market for your brand less than 0.5% of their overall shopping journey. So while it's important to make sure that you reach that consumer at that pivotal point of purchase, that moment as they're making those decisions, it's also important to optimize and own the entire consumer journey.
Commerce media is the branch of media investment that is growing at a very fast pace. I see its weight to grow primarily because it allows really to switch more and more into performance marketing. So it allows you to adapt the advertising message according to the different steps of the shopping journey.
For us, out of home has become such a strong channel that brands are starting to turn to as top of funnel becomes a little bit more prominent in their media mix. So for us, we're working with a lot of brands in the commerce space that may have looked at other channels in the past and are now looking to provide a little bit more of an awareness push.
And so being able to strike a balance between top of the funnel and bottom of the funnel strategies, being able to speak to a consumer when they're at home on TikTok researching products, to on the way to the store through mobile activations, and then in the moment when they actually make that purchase is going to be critical.
Brand managers, brand leaders are now becoming far more attuned to the retail environment and understanding the importance of retail. And then conversely, customer teams and marketers that have been managing retail activations are becoming more savvy on how to build brands because those worlds are colliding. And quite frankly, I think everyone's getting smarter and becoming more rounded as marketers, and it's fun to be part of that that landscape and to kind of watch that evolution.
With commerce media, there's opportunities to tell stories, to really tap into emotion, and the engagement levels, for example, that we have on our planes, enable brand storytelling, brand metrics, and ultimately a different type of advertising campaign to connect with brands and travelers in the moments that matter.
And I think the other piece of that growth is just really the expanded capabilities. So the sophistication that's grown from a connected data perspective that really allows advertisers to look at the closed loop ecosystem of it. So they're looking at it from insights to targeting and to measurement and then back again.
The insights you're getting because of the scale and the reach of commerce data is enabling brands to better understand their consumers' needs and also anticipate those and predict the next purchase and kind of take this sense and respond marketing approach to a new level, and that's because of commerce data.
Big financial institutions are more and more interested in investing in commerce media simply because, of course, they manage a big amount of first-party data. You can think about JP Morgan, Chase Media Solution, or PayPal with the actions they started earlier this year.
I think the trends right now for relying on deep retail data in order to maximize investments, that closed loop measurement is sort of the holy grail that everyone's been seeking for quite some time.
I think there will be a lot of new entrants into the space, and with that a lot of times comes consolidation.
Speed to evolution is going to come from consolidation across those platforms. New partners coming into the space with new avenues of data that just continue to round out who is that human that I think allows us to create great experiences that are meaningful to consumers.
Consumers will dictate where and how their buying and shopping takes place. That is the future of where retail and commerce come in, where consumers demand that they have a curated, personal experience.
Yeah, I think the way that commerce is going to fit into the overall landscape is that it's just going to expand what brands are spending. So it's not going to take a piece of the pizza that you're already spending on TV or digital media. It's going to expand it because you have this additional customer touch point. And I love that. And to me, the real big role that it plays is the contextualization. So you want to reach people at the right time and when it's going to resonate with them best, which commerce media gives you that great opportunity to do so.